trust your hairdresser? Our First Lady Michelle Obama trusts hers and is with us tonight in our studios. We'll talk to Johnny Wright next on Yala Live. Don't go away. He's done the hair of many stars in Hollywood, celebrities, politicians, and regular people like you and me. His name is Johnny Wright. Hey, Boo Boo.
What's up, Boo Boo?
His middle name is Boo Boo. Johnny
Boo Boo.
Boo Boo Wright.
Boo Boo Wright.
How you doing?
I'm good.
It's so good to see you outside the club.
I know. We always in the gym working
the
out.
gym. I'm talking about the gym here,
club.
not
He's
the
a married
nightclub.
man.
I'm a married man.
He's not in the club anymore.
I want to mention, by the way, that Johnny has been on every national talk show there is. Except this one, we've been very busy.
Yeah.
He's been on the Today Show, Meredith Vieira, Jerry Springer. Did you do Jerry Springer?
No, Jerry Springer.
I don't know. And just recently on the Wendy Williams Show.
Wendy, how you doing?
How you doing? So before we begin, Johnny, I want to know what inspired you to become a hair artiste?
Well, my grandmother was a hairstylist until she was 91. She started doing hair when she was 13. And she passed when she was 93. She was taught under Madam C.J. Walker. She worked and owned several salons throughout her life. And she taught me pretty much everything I knew. And I can remember being, very young, in my 7, 8 years old, and remembering the smell of hair grease and pressing, because she did hair in my mom's home in the back porch. And I used to sit there and watch her do it all day long. So I fell in love with the whole craft and the talent of it. I did. I really did.
Okay.
And so my grandmother inspired me to do hair. So she did hair for very long. She did hair her whole life.
And you started how old?
I started when I was around 11, 12. That's all I've done is hair. I've been doing hair.
My God.
I'm 37 now. I've been doing hair since I was 12, 13 years old.
11, 12 years old.
Yeah.
That was like a sweatshop there.
Yeah. No, the thing about it, see, my mom and my dad, they supported it because my mom grew up with a hairstylist. That was her mom. And she shampooed hair for her sometimes and things like that. So she knew that it was a very lucrative and prosperous career, and I would enjoy doing it. So she saw the passion in my eyes, and she saw how much I wanted to work with my clients. And it was a habit of mine at first, and my mom made it a business.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was really cool.
And how did that bring you to the First Lady? How did you meet her?
So I met the First Lady. Of course, years and years passed. I ended up getting my agent, who's still my agent to this day. His name is Ken Barboza, out of New York. And Ken Barboza. And Ken, he represents hairstylists, makeup artists, fashion stylists, and things like that. Right. So he called me. This is right maybe 2 weeks after they announced they're running for candidacy for to be president, First Lady. And I got a call from my agent to do her for Essence magazine photo shoot.
Oh, I see.
And I went on that photo shoot. We hit it off, and basically the rest is history.
Oh, so you did her before they came into the White House?
Yep, I did it before. I did her for that shoot, and then I got called to do her maybe a month later for O magazine. And these were just all little articles inside, no covers. She was not as popular, of course, as she is now at the time. And then I moved to Los Angeles, but because the campaign was so, intense and so heavy, they were on the West Coast a lot. So whenever she came to the West Coast, her team would call me and I would style her for things like Ellen DeGeneres or Jay Leno, or if she was there for conferences or fundraisers. I was pretty much there to keep her camera ready.
Okay.
But we built a relationship, and once they took office, she asked me to move to D.C., and I said yes. I left L.A.
You're doing an amazing work with her.
Thank you.
She looks beautiful all the time.
Thank you.
Michelle, we love you.